There we go. Hi everybody. Is anybody joining me tonight? So anyway, if you're watching me now or a bit later, welcome. Hope you're all well. Just make sure you've got enough space as usual. You've got the windows open, nice aeration, bit of water to handy, and we'll get started. Make sure you've got a mat. You've got your grips, stretchy bands if we're using them. And as I said earlier, if you read the post, we're going to do a little bit with the foam roller today. If you haven't got a foam roller, don't worry. We can always use, we used this before, a pole or something like that. We can use if you've got one of those. This is a Nordic walking pole, or just a broomstick or something. Or as always, you can just use your stretchy band. So just a bit of variation. Great, okay, so feet hip distance apart. Check your posture, neutral spine position, 3 points of connection in the spine, open up the chest, shoulder blades back and down, pelvic floor, buttock muscles, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, draw those abdominals in and feel that connection through to your low back. Okay, so we're going to start with our warm-up. So feet hip distance apart, again posture, neutral, pelvic floor, buttock muscles up onto the balls of the feet, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, draw the abdominals in, hinge the hips back, but lengthen the lumbar spine, tuck the chin in, and rolling down one vertebra at a time. So just relax the arms, head, neck, and shoulders, and just feel the legs, backs of the legs stretching out a little bit. Don't bounce or pulse at the moment, just sort of hang there. And just enjoy your warm-up stretches. Breathing in, breathing out. So draw the abdominals in, tuck the chin in, and really opening up the shoulder blades there. Feel that stretch in your vertebra. Coming up one vertebra at a time. Good, fantastic. Open up the chest, neutral spine position, pelvic floor, buttock muscles up onto the toes. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in, hinge the hips back, tuck the chin in, rolling forwards, one vertebra at a time. Relaxing the arms, head, neck and shoulders. Keep the abdominals contracted and just straighten the legs just enough so you get a bit of a warm-up stretch there. Good. Breathing in, breathe out. Draw the abdominals in, slowly roll up, tuck the chin in. Keep the feet, knees and shoulders in alignment all the way back up. Good, fantastic. All right, back to the centre. Again, check your knee alignment. Make sure the knees don't roll in. Open up the chest. Arms slightly behind you, breathing in, breathing out, core muscles engaged, and particularly if you've got the activation band, push out a little bit against the band to engage the core a little bit more. So just start by rotating the shoulder joints, forwards, up, back and down. At the same time, keep the chin back. So the tendency is, okay, you start to think about the shoulders and the head goes forwards. So lift that chest, chin retracted, and then you'll open up the shoulders a little bit more. So breathing in, breathing out, open up the chest, breathing in and out, in and out. Okay, one after the other. Keep the abdominals contracted, breathing normally. Speed that up a little bit. Great. All right, we're going to do one arm at a time, hand on the shoulder and opening up there. Breathing in, breathing out. I want you to open the chest a little bit more here and take the elbow more up towards the ceiling as you go back. So we're lifting up that chest, lifting up the spine, breathing in, breathing out, up. Okay, both together, breathing in, breathing out. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and relax. Okay, we're going to take one arm up at a time. So slightly different to what we normally do. So rather than just rotate the arm like that, breathe in, breathe out, abdominals in. I want you to stretch the arm straight up. Take it back a little bit behind you and reach up from there. Then take the arm all the way back. Breathing in, breathing out. Just hold on 1 minute. I've got someone at the door. Hello? Oh God, that's Mrs. Hurley. Hello? Just wait a minute. I'm in the video. Oh, okay.
The lady just dropped the stand came up because I can't read.
Thank you. All right, cheers. Sorry about that, parcel delivered. Okay, you still there? I hope so. Okay, breathing in, breathing out. So the other arm up, elbow slightly behind your shoulder blade, stretching up from there. So when you're doing this, I want you to lift the chest a little bit more. Breathing in, breathing out, reach up and back slightly. So you're really working on your posture a little bit more. Stretching up and back again. Up, back, and then over. Up, back, and then over. And then we're going to go diagonally across. So I want you to start with your hand across your body and then take it up. Watch the hand and then over. So you're lifting the rib cage up a little bit more. Breathing in, breathing out, up and back. Breathing in, breathing out. So I hope you can feel that rib cage lifting and you're working your postural muscles as well. Other side, breathing in, breathing out. You're taking it diagonally. Look at the hand. Breathing in, breathing out. Abdominals in, stretching back. Make sure you're not overarching the back, of course. Keeping your neutral spine position, but just opening up the chest a little bit more. There. There. Okay, and then both up as we normally do. Opening up and down. Breathing in, breathing out, stretching. But really concentrate on lifting the chest a little bit more up and back without arching the low back. And then stretching one arm and the other one. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretching, stretching. Good. Back of the arm, stretch, hand down your back. Breathing in, breathing out. Elbows back, slide the hand down. And the other one, stretching back. Good. All right, arms behind you, shrugging the shoulders, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and out. And then side, diagonally. There we go. Stretching. Stretching, reaching a little bit more from the shoulder blade, keeping the arms behind you, breathing in, breathing out. Good. All right, keeping it there. Relaxing the head forwards and back. Breathing in, breathing out, forwards and back. And then lift the chin up and then head forwards. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice and slowly, really feeling that stretch in the back of the neck, keeping the arms slightly behind you. Good, breathing in, breathing out. Turn the head to the side, open the chest a little bit more and roll that head forwards. Brush the chin to the chest, up to the other side, look over the shoulder, keep the shoulders back and down. That's it. Nice and slowly. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, back to the centre, chin retracted. Relax the ear to the shoulder and add your arm in. Breathing in, breathing out, up and over. Good, and then the other one. Breathing in, breathing out, up and over. Great. Okay, so we're going to take a foam roller, or as I said before, if you've got a stick or a pole or something like that, or the stretchy band, you can do that as well. So arms out in front. So what we're going to do is do our shoulder blade retraction. So having this here, hopefully, will stop you actually moving the arms. So breathing in, breathing out, opening the shoulder blades there. Breathing in, breathing out. Lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And if you press the foam roller here, as you do it, you're going to get more core activation. Obviously, if you're using the band, you're going to be stretching the band apart. So forwards and back, give it a squeeze. Breathing in, breathing out, retracting, opening, and then we're going to rotate from here. So breathing in, breathing out. So you're standing upright, keep the knees bent, hips facing the front, and just turn to the side. Breathing in, breathing out. Take the head with you, looking over the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out. So if you're doing it with the pole, exactly the same thing, just hold the end of the pole, keep the feet, hips facing the front, and turn the head to the back as well. That's it. And of course, if you're using the band, exactly the same thing. A little bit of resistance here, breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, stretching. Excellent. Okay, so choose which one you want to do. So working on this upper back mobility, shoulder blades back and down, squeeze. Whatever you hold, if you're using the foam roller, give it a squeeze, Keep the hips facing the front, shoulder blades back and down. Good, and there. Okay, so what we're going to do here, again, give the foam roller a bit of a squeeze. And we're going to take it up and behind, and then up and over. Breathing in, breathing out, up and over, up and behind. So keep a note of this because we're going to add it in with our squatting a little bit later. So we're taking it up and back. Good. And up and back. So you can do that with the pole. You can do it with your bands. Breathing in, breathing out, up and back. Shoulder blades back and down, opening up there. Okay, you're going to keep the foam roller on your shoulders, and then again you're going to rotate from there. Breathing in, breathing out. Turn the head to the front, breathing in. This is quite good because you can't cheat with this, as in you can't let your arms come forward. Sometimes when we do this with the arms, hands on the shoulders, for example, the arms come forwards. With the roller here, you can't cheat. Breathing in, breathing out. Turn the head to the front. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Side to side. Breathing in. So draw those shoulder blades back and down. Good. All right, then from here, you're going to take the foam roller behind you. So you're in this position here. Again, don't overarch the low back. Feet, knees and hips facing the front. Open up the chest. And again, from there, breathing in, breathing out. So same action. Head coming to the front. Coming to the front. And then we'll do the opposite. We'll take the head to the back. Keep the hips facing the front. Breathing in, breathing out. So it gives you a lovely stretch here as well. Lovely stretch in the shoulders. There. There, good. Okay, pop that down for the minute. And big stretch up, reaching one arm up and the other one. Hands behind the head, tuck the chin in, head forwards. And slowly come up. Brilliant. Just take your, just hold it again now. So we're just going to stretch out a little bit here, reaching forwards, and we're taking it up. Legs a little bit wider, elbows level with ears, up and over. Good, breathing in, breathing out, up and over, abdominals in. Good, and keep your arms slightly behind you, remember, when you're doing this, side bend. Stretching up, breathing in, breathing out. So if you're using the foam roller, give it a bit of a squeeze. Obviously if you're using the bands, you can stretch it a little bit more. Up and over, breathing in, breathing out. Good, and relax. I hope you felt your postural muscles working a little bit more there. Great, okay, so we're going to go into our side lunges and hip flexor stretch. So you can use any of these things. You can use your band, or we can use our ball in a minute if you want to. So just get that ready. Good, so shoulder blades back and down, chin retracted, breathing in, breathing out. Sink the hips back, draw the abdominals in, shoulder blades back and down, breathing in, breathing out. So again, if you find the upper back coming forwards, you can take the arms back here, or we can actually do it with the roller here. That will keep your postural muscles engaged. Breathing in, breathing out. If it's uncomfortable, obviously don't do it. Make sure your low back isn't arching, sinking the hips back, chin retracted, and we're going side to side from there. Breathing in, breathing out. Shoulders back, shoulder blades back and down. We're getting a lovely stretch in your chest as well, and the shoulders, and then we'll hold it one side, a little bit wider, sink the hips back a little bit more. Good, and then bring the feet back in, take it to the other side. Breathing in, breathing out, stretching. Good, relax. All right, turning into your hip flexor stretch. So I'm going to put that down. You can still hold it if you want to, or hold your exercise band, or have a rest from that and just hold your ball. So we're going into our hip flexor, squat down, tip the pelvis under, breathing in, breathing out, stretching up. Give the ball a squeeze if you're using the ball, and then up and over to the side. Top arm a little bit straighter, tip the pelvis under. Good, and back. Breathing in, up and over, and then up and back, stretching up. Lift the chest up, but back slightly, so you're lengthening through the spine. Draw the abdominals in, Push the hips forward. Great, now relax. Okay, swap sides. Turn around the other way. Big or small lunge up to you. Little squat, big squat up to you. Tip that pelvis under. Okay, elbows up, level with the ears. Breathing in, breathing out. Reaching up from the spine. Up and over, tip the pelvis under. Good, and back. Breathing in. Up and over, tip the pelvis under. And back. Good, up. And back, lift the chest up and back. Draw the abdominals in, tip the pelvis under. And feel that stretch going all the way through your core there. All right, fantastic. And so I'm just going to go into a normal, basic front of the thigh stretch. Draw that knee back. Breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under. Heel in towards the hip. Hold the foot, ankle or trouser leg back nice and straight. Breathing in, breathing out, and tip the pelvis under. A little bit more. Great. Good. Other leg. Breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under. Heel in towards the hip, back nice and straight. Breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under. Heel in towards the hip. Both hands on the foot if you can balance. And then breathe in, breathe out. Repeat that stretch. Good, fantastic. Okay, so we're going into our squatting. So as I said before, either use your pole if you've got it, or your foam roller, or the stretchy band. Again, it's up to you. So we're going to do what we practiced earlier. Do you remember we did this with the arms? So we're taking it back and down. We're lifting it up and back, up and back. So we're going to speed that up a little bit. So let's just do the legs first. So feet hip distance apart as usual for squatting. Breathing in, breathing out, so back, squeeze the buttock muscles, heels into the mat. So just get your squats going first, shoulder blades back and down, and then up. Okay, so we're going to breathe, we're going to stretch up and back, down into the squat. And we're going there. And forwards. How are we doing with that? I'm going to speed that up a little bit. Okay, so we're going back and down. And there, squeezing and down. So we're changing the arm each time. So we're going arms behind, arms forward, squeezing, back. Obviously if this is too much, slow it down a little bit. So we're doing it like that. So we're going one squat with the arms behind, one squat with the chest, with the head, arms forward. Or we can speed that up a little bit. Again, up to you. Just make sure you push the heels into the mat and squeeze the buttock muscles. Keep the chin retracted. And try and stretch up as well. Up and back, up and back, up and back, squeezing. Good, and then we're going to hold it and then a little pulsing action. Shoulder blades back and down. Squeeze the heels into the floor. Squeeze the buttock muscles. Good and fantastic. Then we're going to go into our lunge. So we're going to go step. Push the arms forward, squat, and then we're going to go side and back. Keep the shoulder blades back and down, side and back, and then push back. Good, other leg forwards, down. So again, you can use your pole here. You can use your bands here. Keep the hips facing the front, breathing in, breathing out. Good, and back, swap legs. So we're going push, down, side, breathing in, breathing out. It's good for your balance as well. Coming back. Pulse, down, there, and back. Change legs, pushing forwards, and turn the head with you. So look to the back, the arms going back. That's it. Okay, so good for your balance, good for your neck as well. Squat, down, there, and back. One more each side. So push, down, side, side and back, push, down, side, side, good, and back. Okay, so pop that down for the minute. I'm going to be using that again shortly. Okay, so just finishing off with our deep stretching, so feet hip distance apart, right over left, lock the elbows, push the elbows away from you and extend the forearms further forwards. Okay, change arms, left over right, push the elbows away and extend the forearms further forwards. Great, all right, opening up the chest, shoulders down, arms up behind you, breathing in, breathing out and stretching. Good. Great. Okay, so shoes off if you want to. Shoes and socks off. I'll keep them on. Up to you. Right. Okay. So as always, working at your own level as we go down into our squat, plank variations. Grips ready if you need to. Posture, up onto the toes, breathing in, breathing out. Core muscles engaged. Hinge the hips back, tuck the chin in, rolling forwards, one vertebra at a time. And just relaxing your arms, head, neck and shoulders. Okay, feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. This time we're going to hold it for deeper stretches. So bend both knees very slightly, breathing in, breathing out without the head coming back up. Keep the head there. Straighten the legs until you feel a good stretch there in the back of the legs. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Good. And then alternating. So you're bending one, straighten the other. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Good. Turn the toes inwards. Bend and straighten. Breathing in as you bend, breathing out abdominals in as you straighten. And again, alternating, hinging the hips back. That's it. All right, turn the feet out. Again, bend the knees. Check your knee alignment still. Make sure the knees are level with second or third toe when you bend them. Breathing in, breathing out, and then again, alternating, alternating. All right, feet back to the front. Take the left leg out in front of you, sink your hips back, hold your foot, stretch the toes back and turn the foot inwards and outwards. Good, and then the other one, stretch the toes back, turn the foot inwards and outwards. Great, all right, walk your hands forward into your downward dog stretch, keeping the abdominals in. Here, all right, stretching back, use the grips if you need to. Shoulder blades back and down, stretch the arms, stretch your back, hips up in the air, try and get the heels down towards the lat and then come up and down. Coming up, breathing in, breathing out, stretching back and then coming up and alternate. So leg stretch followed by your back stretch, shoulder blades back and down, forwards and back. Good, abdominals in. So coming forwards into plank, forwards and back. Again, using grips if you need to, and if it's too much, coming down onto your knees, of course. So we're going there, breathing in, breathing out. Draw those abdominals in, coming forwards as far as it's comfortable. And then all the way back, breathing in, breathing out. Try and get the head, as you get stronger, bring the head a little bit further forwards than the fingers. If it's too much, you can sort of stop here and build up on that strength gradually. Or we can come down onto our knees, doing it like this, stretching back. There, so you're still building up the strength gradually. Just make sure you're drawing your abdominals in. Stretching back there, forwards, abdominals in, there, and then back, and relax. Okay, today, so I'm going to do something. So yeah, apologies if you haven't got one of these. I'm just going to show you. Again, try not to do downward dog into plank because you might fall over. Otherwise, we just hold our plank position and you'll feel you're a little bit more unstable in the arms. So you're activating more core muscles here. So just give it a go if you want to. Keeping nice and still, breathing in, breathing out. So try not to go forwards and back here. You might want to just maybe take one knee down and up there, just to get the back moving, hips moving a little bit more there, but keep the roller still. Breathing in, breathing out. You can add in a couple of push-ups here if you want to. That's it. Again, if you haven't got the roller, just add in a couple of push-ups there. Okay, so we're going to do our Superman exercise today. Again, if you have the roller, you're going to keep your hand on the roller, so you'll find it actually It activates much more core muscles. You'll feel it in the shoulders more, well actually the whole body. It looks really easy, but because just with the adding in of this, the roller, it's quite challenging, so it works on your balance as well. Okay, so we're here, breathing in, breathing out. So slide one leg away, just try it first with the legs, breathing in, breathing out. Good, and then just try it with the arms, breathing in, or just with the legs, sorry, breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, raising the hand up to the shoulder. As you see, it's quite wobbly, so you're working more of your chest and shoulders and back. Okay, so try breathing in, breathing out, opposite arm and opposite leg, abdominals in. Now you might not feel this just straight away, but you'll probably feel tomorrow. Stretching, good, the arms and shoulders working a little bit more. Back muscles, of course, there and back. Breathing in, breathing out, and stretching. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, and we're going to do our variations. So again, here, touch the floor and up. Breathing in, breathing out to the side. 1 and 2, and then knee to elbow and extend. Breathing in, breathing out, and relax. And the other side. So stretching, lengthening, hand to the foot to the floor, coming up. Breathing in as you lower, breathing in as you lift. 1 more. Breathing in, breathing out, arms out, leg out to the side and back. In and out, knee to elbow, in and extend. In and extend. Good, and relax. All right, stretch back. Put that away now. Stretch back. Relax your hips back, arms out in front, reach the arms forward and relax your back. Breathing in, breathing out. Reach one hand a little bit further forwards and the other one. And relax your hips back towards your heels. And then we're going to do our deeper stretch. So we take our legs a little bit wider. If it's comfortable, if it isn't, keep them in a normal position. Stretching out here, take your right arm out to the side. Bring the left arm across on top of the hand, stretch both arms away from you, breathing in, breathing out, and then sink the hips back. Yeah, feeling that deeper stretch in the spine, feel that relaxing. And then walking over the other way with the hands, right hand on top of the left, reaching forwards, breathing in, breathing out, relax the hips back down. Bring the hands back to the centre, and you should find you're a little bit closer to the floor now, so bring the hands down by the side of you. Breathing in, breathing out, and relaxing. Relax the back, relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Good. All right, come back up. So we're going into our cat stretch. Remember, really working on this flexibility, this mobility, and your posture in your upper back. So breathing in, breathing out, tuck the chin under, open the shoulder blades. So really feel this part, your rib cage is closing together, rib cage closing, so you're opening up the shoulder blades. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw the shoulder blades back and down, lift the chest, lengthening, again, rounding. So don't lift the chin too high, just lengthen. Again, don't overarch the low back. There, and relax. Keeping it there, and then we're going into breathing in, breathing out. Hip and spine opener really. So take both legs to the right, head goes to the right, keep the abdominals in, neutral, breathing in, breathing out, and the other way. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, look towards the feet, it's good to stretch your neck as well. Good, and back to here, and then we'll just do our waggy tail, waggy dog toe one. Good, and relax back again. Sit back on your heels, arms stretched out in front of you. Relax your back, relax your arms. Good. All right, come back here. So we're going to go into our eye of the needle stretch. So we're here, breathing in. Now we're going to speed this up a little bit to really work on our mobility, a rotational movement. So we're taking the arm up here. If it's too much with the arm, you can always take the elbow back. So we're going up and we're taking it underneath, slide, and we're taking it up again, breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, breathing in. So turn the head towards the arm that's coming up and then slide it through. Breathing in, breathing out, opening the shoulders, opening, looking up towards the arm. And then the other side, breathing in, breathing out. You might find one side is more flexible than the other. So try and watch the hand lift up as you open the chest, and then underneath, slide that arm through, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in, and then the other side. This time we're going to hold it, slide through, hold it there, sink your hips back down as far as it's comfortable, slide the arm through, bring the head down onto the mat, and then look through the gap, slide the arm through, and turn the head the other way. Good. And the other side, breathing in, breathing out, slide that arm through, sink the hips back, relax the head if you can, look through the gap there, slide the arm through, and then turn the head the other way. Good. All right, and relax. Oh, fantastic. So hope you feel we've worked a little bit more on posture, upper body movement there. Okay, so we're going into our rolling down. So adopt your normal position. If you have got a roller, we can do our roll down on the roller. Otherwise, as normal, grab your band, grab your ball, or whatever you want to do. I'll go over those options in a minute. That's it. Or as a variation, if you want to stay on the mat, you can hold your foam roller or your pole here. Breathing in, breathing out. Again, open those shoulder blades, rolling down. Squeeze the buttock muscles, abdominals in as you come back up. And then working on your mobility, so you can go down a little bit more. So just using the pole here, or if you're using the roller, just gives you a little bit more focus. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, squeezing. And then this time, just roll down a little bit, turn the arms to the side and the chest, and then you're rolling back down. So 4 counts on this side, breathing in, breathing out. Squeeze the right buttock muscle. If you've gone to the right, squeezing. One more, abdominals, squeezing, and back, other way, breathing in, breathing out. Again, left buttock muscle this time, squeezing, breathing in, breathing out. There, good. That's it. So continue with that. If you're not using the roller to sit on, again, same thing here. Use the ball just to work on that spinal mobility there. Or we could use the roller or the pole this way. There, squeezing, just gives you a little bit more focus there. And then particularly as we go to the side, give it a squeeze. There, squeeze the buttock muscles, rolling. So just gives you a little bit more focus. A bit of a variation here. There, squeezing, squeezing. And if you can get all the way back, so use the band, use the pole, use the roller, big stretch up, move over a little bit. That's it. And breathing in, breathing out. Tummy in, slowly coming up. Not like that. All right, breathing in, breathing out. Stretching up. Good. And you can use this just a little bit of an impetus there to bring you back up. Opening that spine, stretching up, breathing in, breathing out, squeezing. And then we're going to hold it. A little pulsing action, abdominals in. And if you haven't got the roller, cross your hands here. And a little pulsing action there. Good, fantastic, well done. All right, hug your knees, stretch your back out. Breathing in, breathing out. Great. Okay, so we're going down into our opposite arm and opposite leg, our legs sliding. Again, use the roller if you want to, or you can just do it on the mat, as we normally do. And the most important thing, of course, is your neutral spine position. So keeping it here. Again, so push the fingers underneath the small of your back. If your fingers go all the way under, you need to press it towards the mat or towards the roller a little bit more. So you've got that core activation. Okay, arms up in the air, breathing in, breathing out. So press the shoulder blades into the floor. Keep that chin retracted. Remember, if you're lying flat and your head is like this, you need to put a cushion or one of the balls at the back of the head so you're lengthening. Breathing in, breathing out, stretch and lengthen. When you get there, you just stretch a little bit more, press your lower back towards the mat. This is particularly good for your upper back if you have got the roller. Stretching, and back, breathing in, breathing out, draw those abdominals in, press the back towards the roller. And as always, that's it, we can vary the arm, one arm out to the side and back, opposite leg forward. That's it. So if you're using the roller, you're going to find it's really good for balance as well. Because you're wobbling, because you've got the roller, you're having to work the muscles, the deep stabilizing muscles, having to work a little bit harder here to keep your balance. So you're working the whole body just a little bit harder there. Both arms back, tuck the chin in, one leg forward, press your back towards the roller or the mat. And it's quite particularly nice if you've got the roller. Big stretch here, stretches the spine, but press your back towards the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. That's it. And there. And then if you want to come up into your tabletop, obviously if you're on the roller, you're going to have to keep your hands on the floor. Unless your name's Christina and you're watching. She seems to be able to do this, keeping the hands in the air. Anyway, just saying, breathing in, breathing out. So with the roller or without, again, you're going to work a little bit harder here. There, if you can, maybe take one arm back. That's it. So you do 3 or 4 on one side and then swap. There, lengthening, so touching the foot to the mat and then extending fully when you're ready. There, and back, breathing in, breathing out. Good, the other one. As you can see, it's quite wobbly. There, good. And back. So again, so work at your own level. Then we're going to do our mountain climber. So again, if you're on the roller, best to do like 4 or 5 at one time. So you're doing the same side 4 or 5 times, either with the foot on the mat, or you can come across like that, breathing in, breathing out. So do 3 or 4 on that side, and then you're going the other way, extending, there, there, there. And then you can alternate. I'm going to come off the roller now, just to show you, if you haven't got the roller, what we're doing. So we're here, and we're going diagonally, diagonally, breathing in, breathing out. Speed it up a little bit if you want to. There, there, okay. Keep those abdominals in. And then we're going to hold it one side. Lift that leg up in the air. Good, and then we're going to bring both legs up and then the other one down. Breathing in, breathing out. If it's too much with the head off the floor, okay, you can do it like this. Breathing in, breathing out. Making sure you can keep your neutral spine position. Okay, you can always do it with your knees bent. Obviously like this if it's too much. And you can curl up if you want to. Hold it. There. Breathing in, breathing out. This is very tough on the abdominals. There. There. So speed that up a little bit, as long as you've got the control. Good. All right, now relax. Knees into the chest. And circle the hips round. One way and the other way. That's it. Okay. Arms out to the side and into our spine stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. Both legs across, head goes the other way. And just take the legs as far as it's comfortable. Breathing in, breathing out, stretching. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice and slowly, head goes the other way to the legs. And of course, if this is really uncomfortable, you can do this with the feet on the floor. So I'm going to do that one in a minute, because it just gives us a chance to stretch the hips and open the spine a little bit more. So feet back on the floor, take the feet a little bit wider, and you're going to do the same stretch. Legs one way, head the other, roll the spine into the mat, and it just opens up the pelvis Opens up the spine a little bit more, and it can be a little bit more comfortable here. Apparently, especially for the guys, which I learned on my back care program. So this comes from the back care program, actually, if you wonder where I got this variation from. But I do find it's very good for stretching out the low back and opening up the hips and the pelvis. Side to side. There we go, good, and relax. All right, bring the knees into the chest. Again, hands under the thighs. Draw the legs in. And just feel that lower back stretching, lengthening. Good. All right, feet back on the mat, hands down by your side. And just roll the head. Side to side, up and down, nice and relaxed. Good. Okay, so we're going to stay on our back. And we're going to add in some hip circles here. So take your left leg up in the air. I'm keeping the activation band on. You can take it off if you want to. So you've got your left leg up in the air. Your right leg, you can keep it bent or you can stretch it out along the mat. Up to you, obviously, depending on how hard you want to work, but how your body feels. Obviously, you need to keep your spine in neutral. If you find the back is arching, please keep this knee slightly bent. Okay, so we're going to start taking small circles. Just breathing normally, keeping a neutral spine position. Keep your abdominals engaged. If you have got the activation band, you're going to feel this working quite quickly, but it strengthens the hips, strengthens the buttock muscles, which of course supports your back. We're circling the other way. Small circles. Now you can take a bigger circle as long as the pelvis isn't coming off the mat. No point in taking a big circle like this if your hips are moving. So keep the hips still. So obviously it depends a little bit on your flexibility. Nice and slowly, and you can start to make it a little bit wider if you can. So it's working, change your direction, working the muscles around the hip joint, working your buttock muscles as well, nice and slowly. Good. All right, from there, I want you to breathe in, breathing out, lower the foot to the floor, point the toe just before it hits the floor, flex the foot and bring it back up again. Breathing in, breathing out, lower, flex and bring it up, lower, flex and bring it up, lower, flex and hold it. And then we're going to take the leg out to the side, breathing in, breathing out, leg out to the side. So first of all, you're keeping your foot facing the ceiling. Then we're going to turn the leg outwards and do the same thing. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, and relax. So it sort of builds up, this one. How's that feel? Okay, other leg. Leg up in the air, pelvis level, neutral spine position. And just small circles with the leg. Breathing in and out normally. Draw those abdominals in. And you can make the circle a little bit bigger, as long as you're not rocking the pelvis. And make sure it's an even circle, so there's no point in sort of taking it 2 inches one way and 6 foot out to the side. I'm exaggerating. So make sure the circle is like an even circle from your center point, if you like. There. That's it. Breathing in and out. Abdominals in. Making the circle bigger if it's comfortable for you. And then circling the other way. If it gets too much on the thigh, of course, or your back, just bend the knee a little bit. You can do it like this. Again, it's still getting the pelvis moving, the hips moving, strengthening that area. Okay, keep changing a couple of times. I said if it gets too much, just bend the knee. Good, and then point the toe, breathing in to prepare, breathing out as you lower. Flex the foot, bring it back. Breathing in, breathing out, keeping the neutral spine. Flex the foot, breathing in, breathing out. Flex and back. There. And back, hold it this time. There, flex the foot, take it out to the side, keeping the pelvis level. Breathing in, breathing out. Turn the foot outwards. And you're taking it out again. Good, and relax. All right, take your band away if you're using it. Put it to one side for the minute. Draw the feet in. Turn the knees out. Draw the feet in towards you, breathing in, breathing out, and relaxing there. Good, feet back on the floor. So we're going into our low back stretch and then into our final stretches. So I'm just going to put some music on, so just relax for a second. Get into your position. Hopefully this is all right. And need a different CD this one for a change after 6 months. Okay, let's go. Hopefully that's going to work. It's not too loud. There we go. Okay, so into your low back stretch. First of all, stretch both legs out. Both arms up above the head. And point the toes, flex the feet, reaching up. Stretch that spine. And then bring the left knee into the chest. Press your back into the mat. Curl up if you want to. Point the toes, flex the feet. And hold it for at least 10 seconds. And stretch out again. Point the toes, flex the feet. Bring the right leg in. Press it back. I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. That's it. So right leg in. Hold it for at least 10 seconds. Curl up if you want to. Point the toes, flex the feet. And again, stretching out. Point, flex, bring the leg in. Press the spine towards the mat. Good, and relax. Great. Okay, so we're going into our stretches. Band around the left foot, point the toes, flex the feet, right leg out along the mat. Okay, feel that stretch in the back of the legs. Point and flex. Breathing in as you point, breathing out as you flex. You can always stretch the band back a little bit more, wind the band up a little bit more if you're using a stretchy band. Turn the foot inwards and outwards, that deeper stretch in the buttock muscles. And then hold the band in one hand. Take the right leg over to the left. Flex the foot. Move that leg forwards and backwards. Alright, bring the leg back, swap hands. So take the left leg out to the left. Not only take the leg out, turn the leg outwards as well. So we're getting that inner thigh stretch. Make sure the pelvis stays on the mat. And then move that leg forwards and backwards. Great. Alright, bring the leg back. Swap legs. So this time the band's going around the back of your right foot. Flex the foot backwards. Point the toe, flex the foot. Stretch that leg back a little bit more. Breathing in as you point, breathing out as you flex. Straightening the leg. As and when you feel ready. Turn the foot inwards and outwards, flexing the toes back. Good. Alright, hold the band in one hand. Take the right leg over to your left. Keep the foot flexed. And move that leg forwards and backwards. Good. Alright, bring the leg back, swap legs. No, swap legs, swap hands even. Take the right leg out to the right and turn the leg out as well. So activating that inner thigh, flex the foot and move that leg forwards and backwards. Good. Alright, bring the leg back. Left foot on the bent right knee, level pelvis. Turn the leg out to the side. Great, and the other one. Alright, relax. Alright, so finally into relaxation. So you can stay in this position if you want to. You can roll over into that child's pose stretch we did earlier. Just find a comfortable position that you feel you can relax in. Knees bent, legs straight, knees apart, up to you. Hands on the floor across your chest, again up to you. Let's start off with the neck. Relax the neck. Relax the shoulders, relax your arms. Tense them if you want and relax. Relax your back. Relax your pelvis, relax your legs. And breathing in through the nose. breathing out through the mouth. So add in your Pilates breathing. Deep breath in through the nose, rib cage expanding. Holding it for a few seconds. Breathing out through the mouth, rib cage closing. Holding it for a few seconds. Again, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathing in and out. With no tension anywhere. Focusing on deep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, rib cage expanding and closing, and then holding those breaths a little bit longer. Okay, so just repeat that sequence in your own time. Slowly come back up, but first of all, I'm going to come back up and go into a low back spine stretch. Remember? So first of all, right leg out on the mat, left leg over the top, and you're going to hug that knee towards you, hands underneath the knee. Make sure you're not leaning the body forward like that. Stretch the body forwards from the hip, keeping the shoulder blades back and down. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw that leg in and across. And you should feel a really good stretch in the buttock muscle there and in your low back. So this is like level 1. If that feels really easy, remember we can add in a little bit of a deeper stretch. So take the left arm out behind you, take the right arm across the leg, or you can leave it here if you want, but stretch it round a little bit more. Turn the head towards the arm that goes back, turn the left shoulder back, and then the right arm stretches that leg out a little bit more. Relax, breathing in, breathing out, and then stretch. Feeling that stretch across the spine there and your hip. Right over left. Draw that leg in for your level 1. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretch the upper body forwards without leaning forwards. So if I go sideways on, okay, I'm stretching forwards like that. Abdominals in, of course, as usual. If you have any low back issues and you find the twisty bit too much, then just stay with this position. Okay, arm out to the back, left arm across the right leg, breathing in, breathing out. Stretch the left arm across, turn towards the right arm, back of you, open up the shoulder and feel that stretch. Good, and again, breathing in, breathing out, stretching. Good. All right, so come back on all fours. And then into our cat stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. Tuck the chin under, opening the shoulder blades. Lift the chest, shoulder blades back and down. Breathing in, breathing out. And then slowly come back up. Stretching back, hips up in the air. Stretch the arms back. Shoulder blades back and down. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel that stretch in your back, in the spine, lengthening in the arms, and of course the back of the legs. All right, abdominals in, walk the hands back up towards the feet. Breathing in, breathing out, slowly coming up. One vertebra at a time. Good, all the way back to the top. All right, and breathing in and out, shoulders forwards, up, back and down, chin retracted, and then stretching up. Good, arms up behind you, reaching up, cross the hands behind the head. Tuck the chin in, head forwards, and slowly come up. Great, okay, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that today. So we did quite a few variations today with our foam roller, or I gave you the option of using the stick, and we did a lot more with our upper body posture and rotational movements there. So I hope you enjoyed that. Any comments, questions, please ask, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.